everyone. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you. Over to you.
And congratulations too.
Oh, thank you. We'll get to the picture taking. We're going to show all of those. Let's have the next agenda, the next thing on the agenda, the next program of event. Who is that?
Okay, the next thing we have on the agenda, it's a closing remarks by Mr. Brotimi.
Okay, so good evening once again, everyone.
Good evening.
I can sense the excitement in the atmosphere. Yeah, I'm quite excited to be a part of this, and one of the things that normally I would like to say is a graduation or a completion of a certification program is not just something to be excited about, because majorly that's like the process that starts a new phase for every one of us. So you guys have all come together, you've learned, you've shared, you've gotten a lot more from Ms. Lola, C.A.D.E.T Academy and the team. But the most important thing I'd like to point your direction towards is this statement, and I'll leave you with 7 points as I close this remark. It's not what you know that really matters in life, it's what you do with what you know. So there are many people that don't know a lot of things. There are many people that don't even understand the purpose of what they know. But you see, you guys have now come to a point of knowing. You have knowledge to your advantage. But the greater part of it is not celebrating what you've acquired. We are looking forward to celebrating what you've done with what you've acquired. And so this graduating ceremony, this how do I call it now? The certification is the beginning, it's not the end. The means to the end of greater exploit. So we're celebrating Ms. Lola today, we're celebrating yourselves today, but the greater part of the celebration is yet to happen. And it's when you go out there in your own sphere, in your own chosen area of specialization, and create a footprint of dominance. And how do you do that? Just 7 things that you need to know as you go out from this point, so that the certificate on your wall or the certificate in your mail is not just a proof of payment for something you acquired, but it's a signature in the sands of time. The first thing you need to understand is that everyone that will make impact, they need, number one, they need to know. And you guys, you've actually achieved that. The first step is to know. And then for everything that you know, you are expected to go out there with what you know. And so everyone here, my charge to you is to find somewhere, to find something, to find some area of dominance and go. So now you know, then you must go. Now the third thing is, when you go, you don't just go for nothing, you go to show. So when you know, you go. Number 3 is to show. Show that you are different from the others. Show that you've learned something. Show that you've been with the masters. Show that you've been able to be baked. You've been groomed. You're different from those who are on the surface. You're no longer shallow in your knowing. So you must do what you must show. Show proof of your knowledge. Show proof of your expertise. Show proof of your research. You know, I heard Mawa, if I'm correct, is that to pronounce your name? You know, you talked about the different research. I heard of Miss Phil. You were talking about the links and some of the things that happened, and then Miss Nikere, you're also talking about, you know, the touch point. Now, all the experience from Ozioma to you and everyone out there, you are to bring the puzzles from the fragments, because you know, you're going, you're showing. And then as you show, you begin to sow. A lot of people don't do this with their expertise. There must be something you sow in the sands of time, in the lives of the people, in the special education sphere, which is very vast and very big. Begin to sow seeds, because seeds will always grow. Don't belittle the certification. Don't belittle the knowledge. Don't be scared about the world, and don't think about, well, I'm not seeing so much out there. until you dare, you will not be able to, or reap the best. So you begin to do those things. You know now, you're going, you're showing, and then you're sowing. And as you sow, you know what happens? They say, when what you sow, you will always reap. Even though where you sow is not where you will always reap, but what you sow, you will always reap. If you sow knowledge, you will reap harvest from it. If you sow impact, you will reap harvest from it. If you sow passion, if you show proof, if you show excellence, you will reap from it. So remember, don't just do things to exploit people. Do things and explore with it. So you sow, and then you see the seeds growing. And of course, when you sow, you will grow. Ensure that you commit to not just 12 weeks of learning. Commit to a lifetime of learning. Working with Ms. Lola, you recognize that she's someone who is always growing. And scientists have told us, if you do not grow, you will die. Anything that doesn't grow begins to die. What you don't use, you will lose. If you don't use your certification, you will lose it. If you don't use your knowledge, you will use it. If you don't use the links and the videos and the articles, you will lose it. Make sure that as you know, you go. As you go, you show. As you show, you sow. And as you sow, you grow. And finally, the seventh one, as you grow, make sure you glow. You see, the glow, I remember many years ago, there's this telecommunication company called Globacom. They always say, glow with pride, right? And that was their slogan. And you see, the reason most of you paid for certification is the seventh step. But before the seventh step will happen, the sixth have to happen. You see, and I believe with what you've heard, and I believe with all that you've shared, and from the source that you have come from, there is no doubt about it, you will glow. But you see, as you glow as experts in your sectors, in the field, in the lives of people, as you glow as a result of the income and the profitability that the knowledge acquired results to you, you must ensure that you connect the dot backwards. For anyone that will glow, they must have been growing. For them to grow, there was a seed that was sown. For that seed to have been sown, guess what happened? There was a place that they had to show. They had to show up every morning. They had to show up at work. They had to show up in the lives of their clients. For them to show up, guess what happens? There was some level of going. And then for them to go is because they know, right? So I end with that. Make sure that all that you know and all that you will know, you will commit to do something with it. And the sky is just a screensaver. You will do more than what you've heard. You will do more than what you've learned, and you will have more than what you ever imagined. So congratulations to everyone. On behalf of C.A.D.E.T Academy and the management and the team, I wish you all the best in all you do. I wish you fruitful endeavor. I wish you fruitful pursuits. And of course, I wish you fruitful harvest. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wow, thank you
so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Wow, that was a beautiful one.
Thank you.
You know, you go, you show, you sow, you go, and you glow. I took that in very well. I need to glow more. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Rotimi. We truly appreciate you. What's the next on the agenda, please, so that we don't take... Miss Phil? Miss Phil, are you there?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vote of thanks. Who's taking that? Who has not spoken? This was your, I think you are the one that have not spoken.
Emma was supposed to be the one to say something, yeah.
Yes.
Before she left.
Yes. So your critique and your vote of thanks will go together.
Okay. Okay, my vote of thanks. I want to use this opportunity to thank you, Ms. Lola, for organizing this package. You know, truly, I must confess that it's not easy, to compile something like this together, and also let people know about it and partake in this training. It's an exciting one, and it's something that everybody needs. The one thing I like about this course is that it's not just about autism, it's not about special needs. people in other areas in education, they will gain a lot from it. So I think this is a very good course that anybody that is an educator needs to take part in. I thank you so much for the time you have given to us throughout this training, answering questions and inspiring us. God bless you. Thank you. And thank you to all my fellow graduates. You know, we're going to show forth to the world that we are not just carrying certificate. Certificate is a paper, but what we are able to do with the certificate is what matters. And I believe that we are going to show that we are not carrying certificate, we are making impact. And that is what I pray for every one of us. Thank you so much.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Wow.
Well done, Ms. Ozi. Thank you so much for that remarkable one. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to Mr. Rotimi for that very inspiring vote of thanks. I would say here, for me, it's been wow. I am super excited. I've always been a super excited person, as in, you know, the fact that I came to do this, I want to flash my mind back to when I met Mrs. Lola. It was an online relationship. And, you know, from one thing led to the other. Mrs. Aneke, you are an amazing personality. I want to say thank you so much for bringing me to this limelight. Thank you for being an eye-opener. I was blind, but now I can see. I want to say here that you've impacted into me, and I will not let you down. I am going to push it. I am going to propagate this gospel. I want to say here that for doing this for me and doing this for us as a team, because we are your team. And like I keep saying, this is the supporters club you have created. We are your supporters, and we are right behind you. We're going to propagate this. We're going to propagate this gospel until they listen, until they begin to understand that the world of disability is a world that can be rejuvenated again. And I want to say here that with you as a senior advocate in this career, I think you're going to turn the world around. And I know that with us behind you, there will be a change in the educational sector, in all the stigmatization, you know, around the special needs. Everything will change. It is just a matter of time. And let us continue to push it and not to give up. Thank you so much for this privilege. Thank you, Mr. Rotimi. Thank you for your encouragement, for being there. All the training I had under your unction, it helped me. I want to also appreciate Mrs. Mawa. She was a great class monitor.
Yes.
You know,
Thank you.
She was always calm. You know, her disposition was amazing. You know, even when I met her, there was a day I met her in Dewdrop, in school there.
Yes.
She was very calm. She was all looking around to see what was going on in the class, you know, and she had lots of questions. I want to thank everyone. We never saw ourselves one-on-one, as in all of us, but this platform has, I feel so excited that Mrs. Lola had to come up with this. I was actually telling somebody, I'm having my graduation party today, and he was like, graduation under this lockdown? I said, yes, so I was doing it online. He said,
oh wow, Miss Phil. Okay. Oh wow, I'm sure if you allow Miss Phil, the network yanked out. Oh my God, this is so emotional for me. I'm sure she'll come back on, you know how the network can be. Let's ignore that. The next thing is to have pictures taken. So what I need for you guys, everyone that has something on their badges, I need your video to show it so I can do a screenshot from here. And I need you to speak. When you speak, it's going to show you on my screen and I can take you. That's how it's going to be. Okay. So when she comes back, so I have Miss Ikere now. Just keep speaking, just say anything so I can keep taking you to, because it's going to stay on you. Miss Ikere, can you push down your screen a bit so I can see what is written? Fantastic, this is perfect, perfect, okay. Perfect. Thank you. Put out whatever you have. Can you move to one side?
I'm actually giving.
Is
Can
that
you move it up
okay?
a bit? Yeah, fine. This is perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Can you push down the photo? Let me see.
I'm really excited today, and I'm okay. I'm giving kudos to you, Miss Lola, because I didn't. This is one of the things I never dreamt about. In fact, I'm just too busy, and I have my own career line and everything. I'm just this special parent that I don't even know. I think I heard about one of your trainings 2 years ago. I was like, let me just go and know whatever I can learn that can help my child, and that was how I came across you, Miss Lola, and the things I heard and blew my mind. I kept learning, and you kept encouraging and motivating this particular course. It was the last thing I wanted to do at that point in my life. But you made it real for me. Thank you very much. You added so much value to my life, really. I'm really grateful. Thank you. I salute
Thank you
you,
so
really.
much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Who's going next? Wow, Miss Phil, can we see your badge very well? Let's see your badge. Tilt over. Yes, this is it. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Congratulations. The network yanked you out because he didn't want you to talk.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Who's coming next?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome. Thank you too. I can't see that. Can you make it clear?
I'm back.
Move it forward a bit like this.
Okay.
Move forward like this. I can barely see anything. I can't see anything, Mrs. Zema.
Wow.
Could you just talk to me, keep talking to me so you can be on the screen.
Okay. Are you seeing it now?
I can see, but you need to talk to me. Wow, this is beautiful.
Okay.
Now let it stay straight. It's slanting. Let it stay straight. It's slanting. Straight.
Okay. Straight. Is it okay now?
Can you move it up?
Is it okay?
It's fair, but it can be better. Yeah, this is good.
Okay, it's okay now.
Fantastic. I have it now. Okay, wow. Miss Phil, this is beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm so happy for this. This is an experience I will never forget.
Thank you.
This is my first time of having virtual graduation.
Can we see your...
And when I talked about it, people said, graduation.
Yes.
I said yes.
Can you tilt, Miss Ozioma, I didn't get you very well. Can you tilt your...
Okay.
Keep talking because it was taking you off because we're not... Keep talking so I can have you captured. So talk, say something.
Okay. So I mean that this is an experience I will never forget. Okay. You know, it's my first time of doing virtual graduation. Thank you so much, Ms. Wala. Thank you for this, coming up with this idea. And it is something that is very remarkable. And I pray that God will bless you. Thank you.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank
Amen.
you. Who's coming next? Miss Mawa.
Amen.
That's your turn. Miss Phil, I'm taking 101 pictures of you just now.
I don't know. Can you see?
You just
Can you
move it to the middle a bit? Oh, you have two. Wow, let's do one after the other. Yeah. Okay, move that up a bit. Move it up a bit. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. Congratulations. Oh, beautiful. You can see this one. I see that. The next one.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Miss Mawa, I need you to talk.
Beautiful.
Wow.
You see,
up a bit.
Thank you, Cadet.
Go up a bit.
Yes.
And
Can
talk,
you see
talk
this
to
one?
me. Talk to me. Oh, this is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I made like 5, so I sent it on the chat. I took a picture of all of them together.
Wow, thank you.
So I sent it on the chat.
I'm going to share it all. Thank you. Wow, I'm excited. Let's all say cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I love this, Miss Vivi.
Wow.
Yes.
You guys are the best. I love you all. Wow, you guys are.
I love you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rotimi.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
everyone. This is
Thank you, everybody.
Amazing.
for me. This is food in it. Thank you all, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so
And,
much.
this is it.
So much fun.
Yes. I'm lost for words. Like I'm too excited. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I'm actually like
It's okay.
my cheeks are
All
aching.
right.
I'm excited. Thank you. You guys are the best. Thank you. Wow.
Thank you, Mom. Bye.
And this brings us to the end of the graduation for this season. Thank you guys. You are the
Thank
best.
All right.
All right.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Love you
Thank
all.
you so much.
Yeah.
And
Love you
hopefully
too.
we will.
Bye.
Bye.
We love you.
Hopefully we will see soon
Yes.
in our
Love you.
practicals.
Yes.
Yeah, I will be calling you for more. We'll be calling you. Just be
Yes.
ready.
Yes,
Be
I'm
Yes, we
ready.
will.
Because we're
We
taking
will.
it to the nooks and corners of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah,
glad to hear
yeah.
that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. God
Thank you
bless
guys
All right,
so
Mom.
much.
Very
Thank you,
much.
everyone.
All right.
And congratulations
Alright.
again.
Love you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.